CJ Flyer back with Fire another YouTube video today, going over shot meter customization, all the different types of shot meters you can choose from, the positioning around the player, so on and so forth. I'm going to go through every single one here. As you can see right now, we're in the practice mode, and I just showed you the default shot meter with the Comet and on the side of the player. We're now switching it up to the Tusk. We'll go ahead and put timestamps for each one of these shot meters in the description so that you guys can click through the video to see which shot meter you like the best. Personally, I will most likely not be playing with a shot meter at all. I'll actually be playing without it because there is some sort of a shot, percentage boost, I think, if you play without the shot meter. So yeah, that is the option I'll be going with when I play NBA 2K24. But just showing you guys, I don't feel like a lot of people, even non-beginners to the game, really know about these options that you have. Not only can you change the aesthetics of your shot meter, but also you can change the positioning around the player. So, and for those of you that aren't aware what the shot meter is for, it's for timing your shot. So, it's to show you, roughly when to release the shooting button to time your shot perfectly and get your shot to fall. So right here we're going with another one. This is I forget the name of this shot meter, but it's one of the curved straight bar. Yeah, there we go, curved bar. There you go. Now moving on to the funnel. I think it's nice that 2K allows all this customization. I remember, I think it was like 6 or 7 years ago, back when they first introduced the shot meter around, I want to say it was like 16. I could be a little bit off. But the first couple years that there was a shot meter, there was a lot of feedback and complaints, people wanting to go back to an old shot meter, go to a new shot meter, and 2K just decided, you know what, we're going to give you all the options for shot meters and add some additional ones as well. So a lot of these are similar to the shot meters in 2K23. However, there are a few new ones that they added, which is nice to provide you with more options. I think this arrow one is a little bit interesting. I would like, if instead of this arrow, if they just had a really thick like bar or column, And they have like the straight bar column, but it's really narrow and hard to see. If they had one that was as thick as this, but without the arrow endpoints, if they just had it, like a flat end, that would be really nice. So those are all the shot meters on the side of the body. Now we're going to reposition the shot meters up above the player. So now, again, back with the default Comet. And something you're going to notice with a few of these shot meters, not for every single one, but for some of them, depending on which side of the court your player is standing on when you're going to shoot, the shot meter will reposition itself. So we're going to switch to a Tusk here. As you can see, it's going left to right. And just shooting around the perimeter with Kyrie here, getting up some more shots. I believe it's the curved bar is the one where we started to notice a little bit of a change in the positioning of the shot meter. So now switching to the pill, left to right. Previously it was oriented 90 degrees straight up and down, but now it's completely horizontal here when it's above Kyrie's head. And if you're not aware, the little green space at the end of all of these meters, that represents what's called the green window. So if you let go of the button within that shot meter green space or green window, that will guarantee that you make the shot, or at least that's the idea behind it. So here's where I was talking about the shot meter was changing positions. At one point it was going right to left, see right there, and then if you go to the other side of the court, it was going left to right. Found that kind of interesting. So yeah, now we're going over here. All right, still right to left. And yeah, if you go back and rewind, you'll see it was going left to right. Now we're here with the funnel. Again, it's going right to left. Now it's left to right. I believe it's dependent on like the player movement. So there we go again, left to right. Switching over to the new shot meter, we're going to go ahead now straight. This is the one that's the really thin line, and instead of being oriented vertically, it's now oriented horizontally. Something else, if you guys aren't aware, besides the shot meters, you can also now change, well, this is nothing new. This was in last year's game as well, but you can change when you want to release the button. Do you want to release the button at the player's jump point, at the set shot point, at the push point of the shot, or at the release point of the shot. So last year, I believe they had these labeled as like very early, late, and very late shot timings. And now they're defining it as the actual parts of the jump shot. And so if y'all want to see me do a tutorial of that one as well, or if you need any advice on where to set your shot timing, that's also in the settings where we're going to change our shot meter. So if y'all need any help with that, please let me know. Might make a video on that as well. Personally, I like to set it as the set point. So the shot timing visual cue, that's what I'm referring to here. You'll see it every time we go to change to a different shot meter. But speaking of which, we're now at the positioning below the player. I think this one is one of the more popular ones just because in past 2Ks, the shot meter was positioned below the player as well. So nice to see that they give you that option as well. What would be nice is if on the side of the player, they let you choose like which side of the player as opposed to just defaulting to the left or right. All right, going down now, changing to the pill, left to right. And I was trying to recreate that right to left to right movement that we were seeing when the shot meter was above the player. I'm not really sure. Maybe that's a glitch or something. But I wasn't able to recreate that here as I was just moving left and right around the arc, trying to shoot three-pointers on both sides of the court. Changing to the curved bar, that's the one where we saw there was some right to left shot meter movement. So here we go, traveling to both sides of the court. But as you can see, it's left to right every time. So it seems that it's either a glitch or it's only when the shot meter is above the player that you'll see that orientation going from either right to left, left to right. Here we go with the funnel shot meter. Again, moving to both sides of the court. Not really any variation. The meter just moves left to right every time, it seems. So, and right there, like I said, I missed the green window. Shot still went down, but if you're outside of that window, that doesn't guarantee that you make this shot. So there we go again. Got another three-pointer on the right wing. And once you fall within that window, that one just outside. That one's with inside. Now here we go. Yeah, that's missing. Yep. That one's also going to miss because it's a deep three. Rare chance it goes in. That one's within the green window though, so that falls. And there you go. We have a couple more of these shot meters here below the feet. If you guys have any questions about the shot meters or any, what's your favorite shot meter? Let me know in the comments down below. Personally, I'm fine with the default, but I also like the ones where they're a little bit bigger and easier to see. So like this one that's there right now. Not a huge fan. I like the arrow one a lot just because it's it's a nice visual cue. It's really easy to be able to time the shot or at least have the assistance. Whereas some of these are so small, it's really hard to read sometimes. Maybe it's just because I'm getting older. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what your favorite shot meter is in the comments down below. And yeah, right there, as you can see, the huge difference between the straight shot meter and the arrow as we're hitting some really deep threes to Kyrie here. Again, doesn't seem like there's any variation from left to right, right to left when the meter is below the player. But, all right, hope you all enjoyed. Leave some comments down below if you got any questions or want to share your favorite shot meter. Like and subscribe. See y'all in the next one. Peace.